Hello, my friends. So let me begin by saying that nothing I say today will be in judgment of anyone. I am not here to judge. Rather, I am here today to point out certain things about channeling, mediumship, and the likes, so that you can all have a clear understanding of channeling and mediumship and everything else, psychic powers, everything. Now, when you think of channeling, you think of someone who is sitting or lying down, eyes closed, and speaking maybe in a different voice, maybe. Does not have to be, but maybe. What is this individual doing? He or she is getting information from a source. The source could be an alien, could be a spirit, could be anyone, could be anything. Getting information from a source and giving the information to someone else or to a group of people. Sometimes you might think that channeling is also someone walking around in a conscious state of being, bringing through information. There is a huge difference. The individual sitting or lying down with eyes closed usually will enter a sleep-like state, as Tom does. And the information will come through. The source or the entity, I will call it a source, does not step into the body, not at all. The source will merge his, her, or its consciousness with Tom's or the individual who is the channel. And then the information will flow through Tom or the channel who is channeling. Those with their eyes open, walking around, being conscious, are labeled conscious channels or mediums. Now, as Tom is a sleep channel, a sleep medium, those who are in a waking state, channeling, they are channeling, but at the same time, not really. Let me explain things. There are many different types, many different kinds of channeling. Sleep mediumship, conscious channeling, psychic abilities, mediumship. Now, when you think of mediumship, you think of someone who is in touch with either one individual or multiple individuals from, as you say, the other side, bringing through information from them to or for someone. Mediumship is a form of channeling. Channeling is mediumship. Now, thinking about the channel. To be a channel, a true channel, you must be born into it. Too many people think, well, I will take a class, a short class, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and I will learn how to be a channel. It does not work that way. In rare occasions, it will work that way, but usually not. So if you intend to take a class to become a channel, what you will do is in the class you will find out if you have what it takes to be a channel or a medium or a psychic individual. From that point on, there are many things you will have to do to bring forth your channeling or mediumship or psychic abilities. Now, let me say this. There is an individual, can be anyone. This is a situation, a pretend situation. John, we will call him John. John is to be a channel. He and his source, we will call his source Philip. He and Philip, before John's physical life, had agreed to work together for John to be a channel and for Philip to bring through information given to and through John for people. Now, John is born a physical human being as a baby, goes throughout his life, and at one point or another point will begin having dreams of meeting with Philip and talking with Philip. And in the dreams, they will settle everything that needs to be put into place so that John can become a true channel. Or John will actually see Philip appear to him, and they will talk, and they will settle all of the situations that need to be settled so that John can become a channel. Now, John is thinking he is a channel. What he needs to do is to learn all about his emotional state of being and how to get it out of the way completely, so that Philip can bring through John the information without John influencing the information at all. This took Tom 8 years to learn how to do. He had no one to talk to. He had to learn all by himself. And this is the best way to do it. The next thing John has to do is to trust Philip and the information. Because Philip will be giving John information that John has no awareness of. And John will be thinking, I hope this is real. I hope this is not me. I don't know if I trust this information. It is a bit out there, as you people say, out there. Same thing happened to Tom. Was being given information. Tom did not trust it. He waited to see what was to happen. Eventually, he had trusted the information. The issue of trust and the issue of getting out of the way are the two biggest main issues for people who want to be a channel or who are to be a channel, a true bona fide channel. There are many people calling themselves channels. Many of them are true channels. Many of them are not. People can also channel their higher self. In channeling the higher self, there is always the possibility and probability of influencing the information, so it will not be pure. If the individual who is channeling his or her higher self tries to get emotionality out of the way, there will be a conflict taking place. So there will usually always be a tinge of influence when the individual is channeling. Mediums. Mediums are a channel, but a conscious channel. Aside from mediums, there are also those people calling themselves channels who are not channeling, but they are mediums in a sense. Again, mediums have to learn how to get out of the way so that the information they are given comes to them in a true state. and then they have to interpret the information. So it is extremely important for mediums to learn how to get out of the way. It is really, really easy to influence information that the medium is given. But once the medium figures out how to get out of the way completely, then there is a case of pure, bona fide mediumship taking place. So, back to the class. Can you go to a class and become a channel? In rare occasions, but not really. You learn if you have what it takes to be a medium. There are many people who think, I would like to channel. I would like to be a medium. I would like to channel because it sounds like fun. Sounds like a cool thing to do. To those people, I will suggest strongly that they do something else. Channeling and mediumship are nothing to be taken lightly. They are very important, not only for the people who go to them, but for the channel and the medium. Getting out of the way will allow, as I have said, the source to bring through information in, I will put it this way, a way that is not influenced by the channel. Now, there have been, there are, and there will be channels who do not or cannot get out of the way. Getting out of the way is part of the situations that are set before physical life for the channel or the medium. Those who do not or cannot get out of the way will find eventually that their source will leave, and subconsciously the person will take over the mannerisms of the source and continue to channel. But will he or she be channeling? Absolutely not. It will be his or her consciousness all the way. Channeling, mediumship, they are very, very, very tricky things to do. Tricky things to do. People ask channels and mediums very personal questions or health questions. Should they be given the wrong information, there can be consequences that will take place, which would not be that good. This is why I cannot stress enough the point that channels and mediums need to get out of the way. There are many channels who are channeling angels, and they all seem to be archangels, the high angels. There are very few people channeling those individuals who are not angels, but just mere human beings who have died, and they had a boring life. And they are still quite boring, but they have information to give of a real, true nature. There are channels who are channeling many, many archangels at one time. This will cause, usually, a conflict within the channel's energy. It will cause confusion. And eventually, one archangel will, in a sense, become another one. And that one will become another one. And they will all get confused. So it is best to stay with one or two sources if you are to channel. If you think you have what it takes to become a channel, what have you done with it so far? If you think you are a channel? Do you enjoy being called a channel? That term has been overused, and overused again. There needs to be a new term for channeling. So I would like all of you to think about that, come up with some new terms, and when you feel like it, let Tom know what you think of for new terms. I would appreciate that. Healing is channeling. You are directing the energy through you from around you to someone else, to their body, or to their emotionality. You can heal physically, you can heal emotionally, someone else. You can heal yourself physically, you can heal yourself emotionally. So let me tell all of you, there is, as you know by now, energy all around you. And this energy is consciousness. It is all around you. And as it is all around you, it is available to you. Now, I am not telling you that you are a channel, or you will be a channel, or you are a medium, or you will be a medium. But what I would like you to do is I would like you to find out for yourself. Well, how can I do that if you will not tell me? Well, let me tell you how you can find out for yourself. There is a meditative technique that I will give you right now that you can use, and I would like you to use it if you want to, every day, one time a day, the same time, in the same place or space or chair. Here is the meditation. You can all close your eyes and you can follow along right now. You will begin by taking 3 deep breaths. Slow, deep breaths. And just relax your body. Just be nice and relaxed. And then you will take one more very deep breath and relax yourself even more, to the point that you might feel a slight vibration within you, a slight vibration within you. If you are not feeling it, do not worry. You will eventually as you practice this technique. If you are feeling this, or if you are not feeling this, I want you now to turn your focus of attention outside of you, to the consciousness that is all around you. And I would like you to, you can either see it or feel it. I would like you to feel it. Feel the consciousness all around you. It is for you. It is a part of you, but it is also the universe, and it is all around you. Now what I would like you to do, as you are nice and relaxed, is I would like you to just invite someone to come and talk to you. Talk to you, not through you, to you. You might see someone, you might feel someone. I would rather you feel someone. If this is taking place, let the individual talk to you. If it is not, don't worry. In time, it will happen to you. Let the individual or the source talk to you. Just talk to you, telling you things that maybe you do not know. Now all of a sudden stop it. Focus within yourself. Take one very deep breath and become a bit more relaxed. And take your focus out of yourself and back to the outer, not within you, outside of you, the outer. And feel the consciousness again. You can see it, you can hear it if you would like to, but I would like you to feel it. Feel the consciousness around you. And once again, invite someone, anyone, to come and talk to you. Now, as you are doing this, there has been talk of lower elementals. Watch out, You will be channeling demons. You will be channeling this and that, disembodied ghosts who are stuck on the earth. Let go of all of that drivel. It is all nonsense, because you will draw to you only that which will protect you for your highest good. Remember that. Also remember, you are always in control of what is taking place. I will tell you again. You are always in control of what is taking place. Control in a positive way. So if someone is talking to you, just listen. If nothing is happening, don't worry. Enjoy your nice resting time. And now, you can stop. Open your eyes. So we will say you are channeling an alien, all of you. The alien will appear to you, come to you, speak his or her own language, and since everything in the universe is consciousness, you already know their language, they already know your language, and there will be a translation normally taking place, and you will be able to understand their words consciously and subconsciously, and then you will be able to have those words flow through you. Very simple. Pressure on the forehead is a good thing. Also, the back in between the shoulder blades, this is an energy point that many sources will use to connect consciously with the individual who is to be a channel or a medium. So if you feel a tingling, cooling, or warmth, any one of those, this is a good thing. If you want to be a channel or a medium. If you would like to, use that technique every day at the same time, in the same place, every day, every day. Doing this every day at the same time, in the same place, you will build up an energy field around you, around your space, and in the room. And then the room will become your energy room. The space will become your energy space. The chair, your energy chair. All for you. Everything in life is practice. Everything. Everything. If you are to become a channel, all of you or any one of you, if you are to become a channel, I would like to see you keep your feet on the ground and your head out of the clouds. I would like to see you become a true bona fide channel or medium, willing to do what it takes to become the channel or the medium. And that means, again, getting out of the way emotionally. If you have had a bad day or a good day, you will need to take all of those emotions and set them aside. So let us do a short meditation right now so that you can learn quickly how to set your emotions aside. Close your eyes again. Take a nice deep breath again. One deep breath will do it. Well, take another deep breath. Two will be better. I want you to imagine all of your emotions any way you want to imagine them. But imagine that they are in a cup, a beautiful cup, nicely painted cup. And when you look at the cup, you see very beautiful things. Imagine all of your emotions are in that cup, and they are inside of you in a certain place. It can be any place of your choosing. Now, I want you to take hold of the cup very gently. Move the cup out of that place into another place inside of you, any place you would like, and have the emotions be there for a time. Look at the cup, pick the cup up, hold it gently in your hands, and place it outside of you on a table. Create a table right now, place the cup on a table, and have all of your emotions in the cup on the table, not in you anymore. When you are done channeling, and when you awaken from the process or end the process of channeling, don't worry. All of your emotions will return to you automatically. It is an automatic, normal thing. This is a technique that you can use to learn how to get out of the way emotionally, so that the information can come to and through you in a pure way. What do you expect from your universe? You expect knowledge? The world out there is only big and bad if you want it to be, or if you make it that way. It can also be a big, beautiful, welcoming world if you want it to be, or if you make it that way. If you think that you are always protected, always safe, you will be. It is that simple. So, if you want to allow your universe to work for you, then allow yourself to work for you. So let me suggest to all of you, don't expect anything from the universe, or from anything, or from anyone. Because when you have expectations, things do not work out the way you would like them to. Rather, allow your universe to give you what you want and what you need, and it will. Your universe is always working for you. It is just waiting to give you what you want and what you need. Because you have created your universe, and you are a part of the universe. If the universe is going to give you what you want and need, what are you willing to do for your universe? Let me tell you. Quit pushing things into place. Quit forcing things. Quit trying to control things. And your universe will work brilliantly for you. Everyone, all of you and everyone on your planet Earth tends to force things into place from time to time. They tend to try to manipulate things so they work more quickly. They also tend to control things and people. Let go of those three things, and your universe will work brilliantly for you. So, if you are a channel, if you learn that you are a channel, if you begin channeling, what will be the first thing that you will do with your channeling ability? In one of the first things that you can do, if you are to channel, is the information that you get, write it down. If you write down gibberish, have no reaction. The next time you channel, write it down. If information comes to you, write it down. If it is gibberish, let it go. Don't worry about it. The next time you channel and get information, write it down. Soon, the gibberish will end. You have to understand something. When you begin channeling, you have to get used to the energy of your source. Your source has to get used to your energy also. This could take a bit of time. In the meantime, know that every time you channel, if you are to channel, the communication will get easier and easier and easier and easier and easier and more pure every time, bit by bit by bit by bit. As I said, this could take some time. So if you are to be a channel, and if you intend to immediately start channeling for groups of people, I would suggest do something else. Don't channel. Because channeling takes practice. You need to refine your channeling abilities, and it could take some time. So invest the time. And don't think, well, I'm getting old. I don't have a lot of time. To that, I say you have all the time that you want and need. Quit thinking in terms of time and think in terms of experience. So experience your channeling over and over and over and over again and practice it, or your mediumship and practice it, and practice it some more. And if you do, you will wind up with a good thing. If you do not, you will not wind up with a good thing. It is very simple. So, if you were right now a very, very famous channel, making lots of money, reaching lots of people, how would you feel about yourself? Now, how would you feel about yourself if you were this exceptional channel or medium and no one knew of you? How would you feel about yourself? If you had this grand talent to share, all of this wisdom is coming through you from aliens and these guys and those guys and these girls and those girls and entities, how would you feel if no one knew about you? So let me tell all of you, if you are to channel or to be a medium, it is a possibility that you can end up being a great channel or medium and reaching a lot of people, making a lot of money. It can be that way. It can also be the other way. Maybe no one will know about you. And you have all of this talent to be a channel and a medium, getting all of this wisdom and information from the aliens and this guy and those girls, and no one knows about you. If you are okay with that, then I would consider you a true bona fide channel or medium. And let me tell you why. Those channels and those mediums who are very rich, reaching a lot of people, all of this grand talent, will one day lose it. They will lose it. This is how energy works. You get what you want, you get what you need, and you use it for a time, and then you will lose it. This is how energy works. So in the meantime, if you are this grand channel, this grand medium with all of this information, making a lot of money, reaching a lot of people, enjoy it. Do not take it for granted. Enjoy it. And give it to people. And there is nothing wrong with charging money for your talent. Nothing. People say, well, it is a gift. It should be for free. All right. Is your next loaf of bread going to be for free unless you bake it yourself? No, I think not. So those people riding the top of the wave, as you say, one day they will lose everything. And it will be just fine. This is how energy works. You get it, you use it, and you lose it. And when you lose it, you gain a different energy. Let me add one more thing. Since you have the universe within you, you have everything you need within you also. Learn to rely upon yourself. You already have protection, and you already are safe. Don't worry about that. I will thank all of you. I've enjoyed being with you. I love all of you. Enjoy your day. Thank you.